Thinking about human behavior like a detective. Have you ever trusted someone, even when a small part of you felt something wasn't right? And later, you looked back and thought, I should have seen this coming. Why does this happen so often? Why do smart, careful people still end up trusting the wrong person? Welcome back to Why We Misjudge People, a channel about psychology and human behavior, and about learning to think more clearly about others and ourselves. Most of us like to believe that we are good judges of character. We think we can sense when someone is honest, or when someone is dangerous. But in reality, our minds don't work that way. Imagine this. Someone is friendly, polite, and seems open. They listen to you. They agree with you. They make you feel comfortable. Your brain quietly reaches a conclusion. This person is safe. But what your brain is really reacting to is not honesty. It's familiarity. It's comfort. It's emotional ease. Psychologists call this the liking bias. We tend to trust people we like. And we tend to like people who make us feel good, even when we know almost nothing about their real behavior. There is another bias working at the same time. It's called the consistency bias. Once we decide someone is good or trustworthy, our brain starts filtering information. We notice the things that confirm our belief, and we ignore the small warning signs. The late reply, the broken promise, the story that doesn't quite match. We don't see them as evidence. We see them as exceptions. This is why people often say, they were so nice at first. Of course they were. Niceness is not proof of reliability. It's just a social signal. Good liars understand this very well. They don't start by being suspicious. They start by being pleasant, by being helpful, by being easy to like. In detective stories, this is a familiar pattern. The person everyone trusts. The one who seems harmless. The one who would never do something like that. That's often the last person people question. Not because they're invisible, but because our minds don't want to reopen a conclusion they already made. So what's the alternative? Does this mean we should distrust everyone? No, but it does mean we should separate how someone makes us feel from how they actually behave over time. Here's a simple rule you can use. Trust patterns, not personalities. Don't ask, do I like this person? Ask, what do they consistently do? Do their actions match their words? Are they reliable when it's inconvenient? Are they consistent when there is nothing to gain? Real trust is built slowly. It's not created by charm. It's created by repeated behavior over time. Understanding people doesn't mean becoming suspicious. It means becoming more precise, more patient, and more aware of how easily our own minds are influenced. In the next episode, we'll talk about something closely related. Why body language is so often misunderstood, and why it's much less reliable than people think. If you want to keep learning how to think more clearly about human behavior, you're in the right place.